video, you'll learn how to create a new message. So to get started, you'll want to come here to the Create New Message page in the Messages folder. You have a bunch of different options to get started. The first two here allow you to create a blank email, either using our HTML editor or the drag and drop editor, depending on your preference. You also have the ability to copy a previous message, or you can paste in your HTML code or import it from a URL or zip file. So those are some great ways to create a new message. Then if you scroll down, you'll also see some default drag and drop templates that are available in your accounts. If you create a custom template in the account, it'll appear here between the two sections. So you can create a template with your typical branding, logo, and design guidelines. For this example, I'm going to use one of the default templates here to send out a webinar reminder. Anytime you create a message, the subject line and from address are editable at the top, so you can change that as needed. The email name is just for your internal reference, so you'll be able to see this value in your reporting, but subscribers won't see that value. Then to actually edit the message content down below, you can drag in new content from the right-hand panel, or you can click to edit the existing message content. So in this example, I'm going to change out the webinar teacher image with our webinar host and put in her name. For the other text here, I'm going to personalize it with some merge tags. So I'll just click on the merge tags button and click on the first name field. This will populate with the subscriber's first name when the message is sent out. So it's just a great way to personalize the message content based on the custom field values you have saved in the account. Then I'll also edit the webinar title here, and I can change the font size and spacing as needed with the style options. For the overall template design, I can drag in some different rows here to add multiple columns to the layout. So here at the bottom, if instead of a 1-column layout for these buttons, I wanted a 3-column layout, I can drag in that 3-column row and then click to drag my content to each of those columns. In this case, I'll also want to change the background color for each column. I think I'm going to change the background color of this middle one to be a little bit more in line with my styles by making that a nice yellow button. Then I can delete these existing rows if I don't need them in the message, or you also can click on this 2-square icon if you'd like to duplicate that row. The other thing you can do here is click on the mobile tab to see how the message is going to look approximately on a mobile device. And you can see that the default drag and drop template will make this layout a nice 1-column layout, so it's easy to read on your phone. You also have the ability here to undo your changes or redo them and see your recent message edit history. Now that my message is updated, I'll click Save to save my changes in the account. Then I'll want to send myself a test. So if I click on Test, Send Test Email on the top right, I can select to send myself a test or a few of my colleagues as well. That allows me to quickly test the message to make sure it looks good in the inbox and all of the links work correctly. You also have the option to run an inbox preview to see how the message will look in hundreds of email clients, mobile devices, desktop browsers, Yahoo, Gmail, Outlook, and generally make sure that the message will look good in the inbox before you schedule it to send.